one, two, three, four. Boomba, 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 boomba.
Welcome back to Boomba Cast with my name's Ben. I am the host for this episode. To my left is Brendan Statham.
Yes, it is.
Hello, Brendan.
Hello, Ben.
To my right is the famous favourite guest of the Boomba Cast, Jacob.
Oh, suck on that, Nick.
And
Fuck you,
to my
Nick.
opposite
It's not like he listens anyway.
is Baxter Baby Shorten.
Fuck you.
This week on the Boomba Cast, we have a missing member, we have a missing episode,
Oh,
and we have a
and-
missing Nan.
Tune in after the break. So yeah, you want to take this one, Ben, or should I take it?
Which one?
Either. You can do it.
No, I think you should tell the missing podcast story because
Okay. So
that
we have
know
a
who
missing
stole
episode.
it.
So if you're a dedicated listener, which you probably aren't, because our only dedicated listener is here with us right now.
no, that's not true, Tim. Hello, Tim.
Oh, hi Tim.
Thank you for tuning in.
Fuck you, Tim.
I realised I posted that
We love you, Tim.
that Photoshop meme I made of Tim.
He still hasn't responded to that.
Did you send that to him?
No, but he would have seen it because
He did. He liked it. He liked the.
never
he
said
liked the
anything.
post, and I followed him on the Boomba account.
Yeah.
And he didn't.
He messaged me about that. He's like, I'm famous. But he
I
never said anything about the
expected
fucking
him
post. He just
And I
ignored that.
expected him to comment or something, but he literally just liked it and left it. Go on to our
Just play it
Instagram.
cool. This
We'll
is
have
normal.
to get him on, I suppose.
When I saw it, I
Maybe.
thought it was Rowan Atkinson.
Yeah, I don't know why. but anyway. Just because you look
His
like
like
Mr.
eyebrows
Tim,
were
you don't
like,
look his eyebrows.
yeah, his eyebrows looked like
I think
Rowan
Tim in that
Atkinson.
photo did look like he had quite thick eyebrows. Anyway,
Yes.
if you follow us on Instagram, you'll have seen that we made an unfortunate post that we lost a member's audio for episode 15 of the
That
podcast.
member is also coincidentally missing.
That
this
member is also
episode.
missing. His audio's missing, so he is now
He's
also
actually
missing.
here. We just done some clever editing.
Yeah, in case you can't hear Riley right now, say hi, Riley. You're not
Anyway,
supposed
yeah,
to make
so-
any noise.
We recorded episode 15. We went for an hour and a half. First time.
Yep.
We had Jacob here. We had 5 cunts on the couch.
Guns on the couch.
Well, I wasn't on the couch, but you get what I mean. And then, yeah, I went to edit it, and it just said, like, Riley's audio was just gone.
Now we've got a theory about this.
It's a damn
We
shame.
do. There is going to be some bits coming out from that episode.
Yeah. Some salvaged.
Yeah, there's a few
Slices
bits that Riley wasn't
of
involved
Boomba
in.
goodness.
And, yeah, I could have maybe saved it if...
But the
Can you close
boat
that
story.
front door for
Yeah,
me?
okay.
I feel like the cars and the rain, it's too loud. It's quite wet at the moment. I could have saved it if Riley had been picked up in like the background of someone else's mic, but he was the one using the condenser, which is the microphone that we lost, which would have been good. I was sitting too far away from him, and I had, because of the way it works with our setup, I had everyone turned down super low, because when we have 5 people, we have to use that input in the back, and that doesn't have a volume control. It's
okay.
automatically all the way down. And last time we had 5 people.
Yeah, Jacob was super quiet.
It was like, yeah, no, you were super quiet.
I was.
And everyone else was just like regular volume. So I had
Yeah.
to turn everyone else so far down and just like
That's weird.
boost
That's
the
default
shit.
to low.
Yeah, well, because it's not a mic input. It's like like a cable input. So it's only supposed to take instruments, but we use like a converter plug to make it work.
Oh, is
It's-
that because instruments have their own volume control?
Yeah, well, because they're unbalanced. It's something to do. It's not like an audio thing. And yeah,
You
we
wouldn't
assume
even
if you're
notice.
plugging an instrument in, it'll have its own. Like if you're plugging like a fucking keyboard or something, it'll
Yeah.
have its own volume
Got it, yeah.
control, so you won't need one
Mm.
on the thing. But yeah, so that's where we're at
Yeah.
at the
sweet.
moment. We lost an hour and a half worth of content.
Mm.
2 bits are going to be saved.
Old Nan was not happy.
Old Nan and possibly the phone call bit.
Yeah.
I can save those 2 bits. So
It's
if
gone.
we don't want to talk it is gone.
Yeah, it is gone.
It's
It's been
gone.
gone for a while now.
Do we want to
It took
talk
him like a
about it
day or
and
2 to move it, but
hint towards what we're talking about, or
I don't
Is
think
it
anyone
secret?
cares.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, it's
that's
not,
fair enough.
We made a call to some guy.
It'll come out
and then
maybe
he moved his
eventually.
car.
what was his name?
Oh shit.
Don't say it because I'm beeping it out. Anyway. Yeah, there's been this car parked out the front of Baxter's for ages. We called the dude live on the podcast, and he was really nice about
Check
it.
out the video when it comes out.
Yeah, the
to
video
hear
will
that.
come out,
A
and
nice little
we
snippet.
did Old Nan's deathbed finally.
Chair review.
Chair review. And that one's got video. So
Yep.
that's definitely coming out at some point.
Somebody
when I pull
in
my
the-
finger out.
in the cast gets possessed. That's all I'm saying.
What?
And it goes wrong and sexual.
Yep.
Oh
Gone
my gosh.
sexual.
Super sexual.
Gone violent.
Super sexual.
And the conspiracy was because Riley didn't join in that segment. Old Nan corrupted
Cut
his
his
audio
audio.
file.
Yeah, Riley didn't want to be a
She's
part
like,
of Old
"Bitch,
Nan's
you're
deathbed,
dumb."
so he
Old
went out.
man's four-way.
Oh,
the sexual
fucking orgy
possession.
that Old Man had with all of us. So
That's
he
what's
went out
happened.
the back
What
for a
happens.
dart, and in that time, Old Man corrupted his audio
Mm.
and condemned him to the gallows.
Yes, because that's
And that's where
we
he is
haven't.
right
we
now.
genuinely haven't heard from Riley since last episode. He's just gone off.
Yeah, I totally didn't see
radar.
him on Saturday or Sunday.
Apparition.
Apparition.
A vision.
Oh, but I've been hearing from Old Nan
Oh,
What'd you hear?
I think she's knocking at the back.
in my sleep.
Wait,
So you've been having
Genuinely?
dreams?
She comes to me at night, touches me,
Oh, okay. Okay.
just like how she caressed her crochet blankets back in the 30s.
In the 30s. Fuck, that's a long time.
Fucking-
Crochet blankets in the 30s with Baxter Shaw
Fuck yeah. And Old Nan.
and Old Nan.
Before Old Nan was old.
Well, she was just Nan.
Nah.
Just
Yeah.
regular
Young
Nan.
Nan.
What was her first name?
Old.
That was so quick off the draw.
That's not bad. I'll give you that one, Baxter. You
Yeah,
fuckhead.
Can't actually put a finger on what her name was.
Oh man, clearly you were very close.
Old Nan.
Old Nan. Yes.
So,
You're good,
do we
very
need
good.
to do like a recap of the stuff that was missed? Or
Yeah,
the
sure.
stuff
Let's
that-
go
from
over
the
some of
vault
the shit that was missed.
people will never get to hear.
But then
Ben
people
tried
just
to
be
help
like,
an old lady because there was an attractive
That
woman
was
there.
that was literally like a half an hour bit.
Yeah,
whole
that went
bit.
for so long.
wasn't
That
it?
was like
Yeah.
a full on that was a good.
Oh, I was about
portion.
to like reference it, but no one would know about that.
Yeah. Well, that's why we explain it.
Yeah.
Then we can reference it,
yeah.
and
there
it's
was
a bit less
There was
weird.
an old lady, very lost and very confused out the front.
Just tell the story again. Just
Nah,
re-explain
that went
it.
on for way too long. That was
Yeah.
really nothing.
So there was an old lady when we all rocked up.
And
we all
I-
rocked up at the same time.
And I helped, and it wasn't because there was a jogger,
and Jacob.
and
tried-
Jacob didn't help. He
Jacob
tried to claim that I didn't help and he helped, and he tried to claim that I helped because
only
of the
because
jogger.
a fit jogger came by and started to also help. And then, but Ben also claimed that Jacob was hiding behind his
complained.
car. Yeah, whatever.
He
I was
actually-
hiding behind my car. That
No,
did
that
happen.
was my car. It was very funny. I turned around and I just see Jacob behind my tray. Like, look at mosquitoes, man.
Oh man! Whoa!
Dude, you're vegan.
Oh!
No, it's a parasite.
You have to come
You're-
before the vegan
You're
pork.
no longer a
Mate,
vegan.
if you've killed it, you have to eat it now.
Nah,
That's
nah,
how
I'm good.
vegan law works. If you
That
kill
might-
an
that could
animal,
have
you
this
gotta eat it.
Weird dog's blood in it. I don't know.
Oh.
Are you calling Baxter's dog weird?
What if you turn
Fuck knows,
into
I'm
like
calling
Alfie is
I think
the
Baxter's
sixth member
dog-
of the podcast.
I feel like Baxter's dog is the carrier of Old Nan's spirit.
yeah, probably.
look at
possible.
him now.
What if
Possible.
what if you
Up
got
against
bit
the
by a
wall.
mosquito that bit Alfie, and then you turn into a superhero called like Dog Man?
You know,
And you
Dogman's a real.
That's such an
fucking
original
character.
storyline.
You grow a
Baxter.
tail and like a fucking snout, and you fucking go to the dog park and fuck some bitches up. You know, if you know what I mean.
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
Save
Hopefully
the
they
day.
haven't been neutered,
Hey.
because Jacob loves kids, so he wants more. Not in that way. That's you, buddy.
Oh, how would your
There were so many
how
bits
would your
that were
girlfriend
missed.
feel if you were like, babe, sorry,
First of all, do you
don't go here.
I've knocked up a dog, and there's a fucking massive litter.
We got a fucking litter coming.
I
over.
have 10 children now.
I only have half
What the
custody.
fuck is wrong with you?
My little human
wrong with-
puppies.
What goes
Jacob
through
did
your
it.
head? What connected in your head? Like, it wouldn't be funny if Jacob fucked a dog. What's wrong with you, Baxter? Disgusting.
Disgusting.
Look,
Just
it's
fucking
not
what
my
he is.
fault because I didn't do it.
It's not your fault.
Jacob
You're just
did it
born like
in my
this.
imagination.
Jesus Christ.
Why did you do that?
And also, Baxter was first made of a ship and then overthrown.
Oh yes,
Oh,
on
yeah.
episode Captain Baxter is what
Trying
we
to
were
get to
calling it.
North Korea.
And I was the Rat King.
You were in the
You were the
brig
Rat
because you were
King.
found guilty of not helping the woman,
Yeah, that's right.
and then Jacob was first mate, and then we formed a mutiny,
Yep.
and it was us three versus Baxter and Riley,
Yes.
and Riley only took Baxter's side because Baxter promised to help him with his
Get
petrol sniffing
That's
addiction.
right, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
We tried to get to North Korea, hit Antarctica,
Bounce back to
and then
like
bounce
fucking
back
Europe.
to Europe to look for a BCF.
Yeah.
No matter how
that's
many
right,
times
'cause
we
had the
told
BCF
Baxter
gift
there's
card.
no BCFs in Europe, he was determined to
No,
go
there
there.
was some
There
good
is.
stuff.
Yeah. And that's why we
Just look it up on Google Maps. There's a BCF in Europe.
All right, let's Google it.
Guarantee you.
okay, how much you want to bet? $250.
No. I bet one of Jacob's kids.
Oh,
I wonder if
are you
any-
saying they're worth less than $250?
I'd range them
You
more
could
at
buy
like
a kid.
300, but
Kids are a lot more than
$350.
$250, Baxter.
All right, how like particular do we want to be with the rules of this?
Of what?
The bet.
Ah,
I've got some interesting news.
like
there is a
BCF, like
BCF,
boating,
but it's-
camping,
Oh.
fishing.
There-
BCF and
okay, so
fun.
there is a BCF in Europe, but it's not our BCF.
it's not a boating,
It's
camping,
in
fishing.
Slovakia.
what's it called?
Oh, it's in Slovakia. Road trip. Boomba funded. Support us on Patreon.
Europe
Code.
Boomba fended.
S.R.O.
What is it?
Yes,
I'm
please
just
give us
jumping
some
the
money.
website now to try and
We
find
love
out.
money.
It closes at 10:30 p.m.
Oh, we can
We got
Usually
time.
a little
We got
busy
time.
around 9 a.m. Peak time is about 10.
What do they
AM
do?
Or PM?
Well, I'm going to the website.
Is
Do you
it
wanna
in
hurry up?
Slovakian?
It's very
Slovakian
it looks
sausages.
like production for innovation. BCF Europe is a highly specialized company in the manufacturing of pipes, tubes, tube assemblies, kits of parts and tube components mainly used for transferring gas and refrigerants intended for air conditioning, refrigeration, heating, and heat exchangers industries. This is very poorly worded. Can I just
There were
say?
stages in there where I was convinced you started reading yesterday.
Sorry, I just fell asleep while you were reading that out then.
Yeah, fuck.
so
So
it's
could you
pipes.
imagine like the alternate reality where we are from Europe and we're having a debate on our European Boomba cast
cousin, welcome to
about
the
if there's an
Boomba
IKEA
cast.
in Australia?
Do you think there
Okay,
is
I thought you were going to
BCF?
say BCF in Australia, but we were talking about the piping.
No.
one.
Well,
Yeah.
fuck.
It's like,
I
I
wonder
have
if
to
that
go
BCF
to
is like
get pipe from BCF
get the
tomorrow.
pipe.
Do you think there is BCF in Australia?
No, there can't be BCF
can't.
in Australia.
Are you stupid?
stupid
You
little boy.
stupid.
Anyway, the
I don't know
point
what a
is that there
Slovakian
is a
accent is.
BCF in Australia, and everyone made fuck.
Yeah, there is. Europe. You fucking idiot.
But the point is, there's not a boating, camping, fishing.
You
There's
could
a fucking
not redeem
doesn't
your
matter.
BCF.
BCF.
BCF. What does that BCF stand for?
I don't think it says.
Borage.
Borage.
Yeah,
Copper.
something European.
Borrowed copper pipes.
Slovakian.
I bet you it's something
Pipes.
copper pipes.
It's BCF, dude.
I was thinking BCP for some reason.
PCP.
Boring copper
Finishes.
finishes. There you go.
Fishes.
Well, looks like
It's-
we're
it's
going.
so slow.
I wonder if they have gift
Don't worry
cards.
about it. Probably. Should contact them, get them to.
Turns out Crazy Frog was holding a BCF Europe gift card at the time.
You can get some sick pipes, bro. No, we should contact them, see if they want to sponsor the podcast. You know, yeah. We talked about
BCF
you guys.
Slovakia.
Yeah, the BCF in Slovakia.
Now that's
All
a
right, sorry
fucking
guys, just got to
sponsor.
do an ad read. Do you live in Slovakia and need pipes? Go to BCF in Slovakia. Get all your piping needs.
And we just have the plug of
Is you-
Ben reading that whole
Yeah, we can play that. And your refrigeration and gas.
It was just confusing because their website was in English, but it
Clearly
was like
written
one
by
of the bad
someone-
translations.
It probably is. They probably have like an auto translate thing.
Yeah, it could be.
Could
Yeah.
be like
Maybe that's
automatically
why it took so long
translate
to
it
load. Who knows?
to wherever your browser says you are.
Good segue. Speaking of foreign, I have a game.
Oh, okay. So we're actually. Oh, we're gonna do it individually.
Well, there was
Did
just
you
a-
actually
yeah.
do this?
Huh?
Did you actually do
You
it?
actually prepared a game.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Okay, shit.
so
All
I'm
right.
so
Did you do
fucking
that?
pissed off that Riley isn't here. I did it in Encore.
Some people are gonna know what that is.
What the fuck
Who?
is an encore?
So at work we have like
No,
this,
don't tell them what it is. It's
is that trade
our
secrets?
place secret.
Oh, okay.
Tell
never
us
mind.
after. Tell us after.
No,
Yeah.
no, it's no,
Oh.
it's,
Can we not even know afterwards?
no. You can know.
Okay.
I changed my mind just then.
Wait, can I
Oh.
say it now or?
Just don't mention
We
any-
just have a 15-minute meeting after work, or we can use it to get shit done. Or
Is it an app?
No.
No, it's like
We
Around
basically just
15
Oh,
stand
you
around.
did it during the encore.
Yeah.
thing.
Because today was just like
Right.
an ops day, where we didn't actually have a meeting. We just got shit done, and I got my shit done during the day like a normal fucking person.
Right.
So I didn't have anything to do in encore.
So how long does this encore go
15
for? 15 minutes.
Everyone kicked up a big stink about it. Anyway,
Do you do
That's
this
just
like
work
every day?
Yep.
And what do you just like?
Because I have to pay us more on Sunday.
Or is this just
God.
like, at least you get paid for it. If we had to do an encore at my job, they'd probably make us do
Yeah,
it
it's
for
like a
fucking
company-wide
free. I mean, I
thing.
already work. Do 15 minutes of free labour
Well, that's
every
it,
shift
yeah.
anyway.
Yeah, a lot of us already did, and they're the ones who aren't complaining about
15 minutes of free talking to people. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
it. No,
That's the best. No, it's once they've closed the store, they all get around and fucking
talk about our
And
wins.
gossip.
have like a, yeah, pretty
No,
much.
but we can also use the time to get stuff done if we can. Anyway,
We're
the
supposed to
game.
have a team huddle before every shift at work.
See, we
and,
have
like-
that as well. We have
'cause
a
there's, like-
before and after meeting.
Okay,
Yeah, but,
we're
like,
gonna
we don't-
scam the shit out of everyone.
But like,
Let's
the-
do this.
your job is like everyone starts at the same time and most of
Yeah.
you finish at the same time. Ours is people constantly starting.
Yeah, true.
So that's why we just never do it. But it's supposed to be like the morning crew is supposed to have a
Yeah.
huddle, then like the lunchtime / afternoon crew is supposed to have a huddle, and then the dinner time crew is supposed to have a huddle. But
A
everyone's
huddle.
still like a team huddle where
But
you
still
get together and
Like
be
on a
like,
football field.
we're just like, all right,
Like
team,
our-
you know,
like our meeting.
dipshit,
Oh.
make sure you're doing this and fucking
Dipshit.
fag face, make sure you're working on this better.
Right,
No,
Riley's
you know,
not
pick
here
up
tonight,
after
okay.
yourself. Someone's got to pick up the slack. But no one starts at the same time anymore. So like,
yeah,
yeah. Anyway,
bit silly.
what's your game, Ben?
All right, so
Don't
similar.
want to play.
Well, you can. I'll just first joke.
That makes
You
it
can pull a
easier,
Riley and just go
honestly.
sit outside.
You can be the judge.
Oh,
No. No.
Makes it easier to score. Anyway, so
when I'm
similar to
judging.
your game, instead of
Yeah.
foreign phrases, we're gonna go read some foreign customs, strange customs from other
Right.
countries,
Okay.
and a couple of them are real, and a couple of them I have made up myself.
And we have to try and guess.
to try and guess which ones are real.
Okay.
and which
Okay.
ones are fake.
Okay.
So
in Slovakia they do have a BCF.
Correct.
That's not a custom.
Point for Baxter.
It is in Slovakia.
You're ruining the game. What do you think this is?
Jacob's
Baxter
getting
time.
upset, Baxter. You need to calm down.
all right, first one.
Okay.
In North Korea,
Mhm.
they have a dominant and non-dominant chopstick, and it is considered a great offense to return the chopsticks to the table in the wrong alignment. Now, the proper way is to have the dominant chopstick closest to the food vessel and the other chopstick next to that chopstick.
Closest to the food vessel.
Yeah, so say you got a
Oh,
bowl.
closest to the. Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
What's the consequence? You go to a death camp.
Well, it's just,
Probably if
yeah,
it's North Korea, yeah.
Your
What's the
country gets
difference?
nuked.
What's the difference between
Yeah.
the two chopsticks? What
Well, you
makes
just
one
have to
dominant
fucking-
over the other?
It
Do
doesn't
you just
say
have to
that.
guess?
It
just have-
doesn't say
It
that.
doesn't say
You
that.
just literally have to guess which one's the dominant one and hope
I'd
you
say
get it
they'd
right.
have some, maybe one's got like a stamp in it. I don't know.
Or you get sent to the. No, they probably have like a left and right,
Yeah.
like headphones.
Yeah,
thing.
all right, that sounds true.
so what? Yeah. What's everyone's vote?
Yeah, actually, I don't know. The fact that you don't know much about it makes me think it's fake.
Oh, fake.
Yeah, because you're like, I don't know how they tell which one's the dominant one, but that's such an obscure thing. I don't think you'd make that up. I'm gonna go true.
Okay, so we got a true.
I reckon it's true.
I reckon it's true.
True.
Like that's too obscure,
True.
too boring and obscure for you to make up.
I made it up.
Oh,
What?
boring,
You
obscure
said
bastard.
food vessel.
Yeah, that's the point. Smart boy.
You're a
Yeah, I was
little.
sort of thinking like, do they even fucking use chopsticks in Korea?
I'm sure they do.
I think they do.
They're Asian, bro. Of course they do.
I love that you realised halfway through saying that.
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
fuck.
Yeah, did you know they use chopsticks down at Zing's Chinese? And there's 3.
What?
What?
Nothing.
True.
Shut the fuck up, Baxter.
Is that a question? Do we get points
If
for
you
that?
if you take 2, they're not. If you take 2 pairs of chopsticks just for yourself, they're not going to be happy. True or false?
false?
Shut
True. What? Zing's Chinese. Is this the place in the plaza?
You order a sweet and sour pork.
Yeah.
You take 2 pairs of chopsticks.
Do they get upset if you take
Do they
two
get
pairs?
upset?
But wait, did you get
Sure.
rice?
Rice, yeah.
Did you do this? Did you take 2 pairs of chopsticks and get in trouble for it?
No.
So they
Anyway.
don't get angry.
You know, Joe Rogan smokes weed before his podcast and sometimes during.
Sounds like Baxter.
You know, Baxter doesn't need to smoke weed to be a fucking spastic on the podcast.
All right.
I
Round
reckon
2.
Joe Rogan's eaten Chinese food at least
Shut
once
up.
in his life and taken 2 pairs of chopsticks on accident and they got angry.
Sure. Everyone
wrong
just,
with
just
you?
agree with him and let's move on.
I'm just
Okay.
patting the podcast.
You're probably right.
Thanks.
You say thanks.
He said he's patting the podcast.
Thanks, mate.
Yeah, because I know
Round
anything random
2.
Baxter says is going to piss Ben off. That's going to be a whole
this
thing.
This game's going to take an hour.
That's good. We need to fill an hour.
Round 2. In Nicaragua, they point
Nicaragua?
with their
Yeah.
they point with their lips, while gestures of the hands are often subject to customary variations across cultures. Few can claim this phenomenon extends to contortions of the mouth. In Nicaragua, it is common to point the lips instead of the thumb or index finger, like the majority of the world. So if
Where?
you're pointing at Nicaragua.
Where's that?
So they stick
in,
their lips out at you.
Africa?
When
Yeah, I think so.
so they stick their lips out when they're pointing at you?
Where is it? Oh, it's just
Yeah.
over.
Well, like, yeah, no, it's over there. It's over there.
All right, so
I reckon that was too fan.
I reckon that's
That was
a
pretty
lie.
fancily worded, so I reckon.
I think
reckon
it's
that's
true.
True, true.
True. Yeah.
Lie.
Baxter is correct.
Mm.
Oh, no, sorry. No, it is true. Sorry. No.
shit,
Baxter's wrong. You guys are right. It's real.
I thought you said it was
Fucking-
true.
I
Psych.
said it was a lie.
Oh, never
Okay,
mind. Yeah,
so-
you're
So I
fucking
still
wrong,
think it's
bro.
a lie.
So 1 point to Jake.
Because Ben doesn't even know. He made it up, apparently.
1 point to
He
Jake.
made it up.
1 point to
Brendan.
Brendan. Okay.
0 points to Baxter.
Yeah, you bitch.
All right.
Catch up.
This is rigged. Fuck you, Ben.
You get to choose your answer.
Yeah, you don't get to fucking choose your fucking chopsticks when you go to the Chinese. It's just a fucking lucky dip. Just fucking stick your hand in. Oh, which one am I gonna get? Ooh.
I don't even know what you're fucking angry about.
Stick
Stick it in.
Good idea.
If someone fucking points at me in Nicaraguan or whatever, I'm gonna fucking lose my shit. Because it's a
How
lie.
dare you point at me
Ben
with your
made it
finger?
up.
All right.
So you're going to be over there on holidays and someone's going to ask you, oh, where do I find this? And you go, ooh. And you go, what the fuck are you doing?
You're gonna point with your lips like, isn't that what you guys do?
I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah,
real.
all right. Let's
I've
go
got
to. All right,
evidence.
Boomba trip to Nicaragua.
Okay, sounds good.
On the way to Slovakia.
Yeah, we'll swing by.
Okay.
So it's
Round
gone. It's
3.
gone false, true. So logic would dictate this next one's going to be false. So I'm saying false right now. No,
Locked
I'll
in.
change my answer.
Round
After I
Don't
hear
change
three.
it.
You are locked in, yeah. Round 3. In Greece, is popular the guest to spit on the bride. Spitting in
They
Greek
fucking
cultures
step
is a
on-
kind of good luck charm that is supposed to help ward off the devil. Today, the custom typically doesn't involve guests hocking loogies at the newlywed bride. Instead, it involves into a more symbolic act where guests mainly forcefully utter.
I thought they stepped on the plates.
I
We can
mean,
do that as well.
Or is that the Jew people? Is that
That's
Jewish?
the Jew people.
I didn't mean to say it like that, but
You can have more than one custom.
I guess so.
Greek weddings are pretty crazy.
Yeah.
I
Has
thought they,
anybody
like,
seen
throw
my
money.
big fat Greek wedding?
I have not.
Have you seen my big fat
No.
Greek wedding? Oh, fuck. Have
I don't
you?
have
Your
kids.
specific big fat Greek wedding? Like your wedding? Your big fat Greek wedding? Are you Greek, Jacob? You never told us this. I know you-
It's a movie.
I know you're talking
his
about a
brain
movie.
Yeah, Matt, when did you
Stupid.
migrate?
Huh?
When did you migrate? How are the kids
It's a movie.
adjusting?
How many Greek kids do you have? Are any of them
Answers.
gods?
True or false? Jacob?
I reckon true.
You reckon it's true?
I reckon.
Jacob? Do you reckon it's true? Baxter, do you reckon?
I'm gonna go it's not true.
Okay, Jacob.
Fuck. I'm gonna go with true.
Another point to Brennan and Jacob. It is a true.
Nice.
And that Greek wedding thing, the quote I've got actually starts with, "This practice was popularized thanks to the 2002 film My Big Fat Greek Wedding," but I left that out.
Fuck. I was gonna ask and see if they did it, because if they did it in the movie, I would.
That would have been a
think it
good
was
lie
true as
though
well.
if you included a thing about my big fat Greek wedding in a
how did
lie.
you- like,
Well, actually, this
your
next
Can
It's
you
a
just shut
lie.
the fuck
No,
up? You
it's
have no
falsely
points.
out of the movie.
What?
You have no points.
I'll fucking steal one off you. I'm not even fucking kidding. I'm gonna
Alright.
get a knife from the
He looks
kitchen.
fucking
really
do it.
serious.
He actually does, doesn't he?
I'm gonna do it.
How do it?
All right, Ben, maybe we should just give this on the back. Next round of that
Just give
stuff.
me a point, man.
All right. Well, you still got 2 rounds left. Easy.
2 rounds.
You have
You
to
can
get both
easily
of
tie.
these right, and we have to get both of them
and then
wrong.
we're all winners.
Yeah.
That's good communism right there.
None of this is true. I already
Anyway.
know that.
I'll show you proof afterwards. Anyway, round 4. In South Sudan, it is custom to bow whilst entering somebody's home, otherwise it is considered a threat. If you do not bow whilst entering, you will often be treated with great caution and even sometimes kicked out.
Why do you think I'm so hostile right now? You're in my home and you
We
did
didn't
not
bow
bow.
on our way in. No.
Where's Sudan?
It's in Africa.
Baxter's Sudanese now.
South Sudan.
I've reached my final form.
Sudan easing out. I'm just gonna Sudan ease out of this conversation.
I transcend chopsticks.
I tried to. I no longer need chopsticks. Fuck. I don't know. I feel like bowing's like an Asian thing
Yeah.
rather than an African thing. Do they bow in Africa very often?
Apparently.
I'm gonna go false.
False?
I reckon I'm gonna go false on this one. Jacob, we should probably go different answers. Actually, no. You do whatever. If you go false, I'll go true though.
I can see you trying to read me.
We got to create it a bit interesting here. Come on.
10.
No.
Okay, I'll go to Baxter. Baxter, true or false?
Whichever one's right.
No, you can't say that.
I'll go true.
You're going true.
Well,
I'll go false.
I can say that if I
Come
have
on,
a
Baxter.
knife.
Let's get a point on the board. Let's go. True or false?
Come on, Baxter.
Hang on.
No, you're not allowed to fucking Google it. Oh no, he's not Googling it. He's getting. I think he's getting a knife. Baxter has left the couch, and now he's back with a knife. Okay.
What's the answer, Ben?
I think this disqualifies you from the games. Jacob, no Googling. Oh.
So, I feel
None
like
of this is on video, what you're doing.
back
Baxter,
to this
true or
game.
false? Go.
Wait, what did Jacob say?
He said true.
So do you want to side with Jacob or side with me? Because I'm going false.
I'll go with Jacob.
Brendan takes the lead.
Oi! I knew it was bullshit.
Oh.
I knew they didn't bow in
Made it
Africa.
up. Suckers. All right.
Fuck you both.
Final round.
No,
Brendan
there needs
has
to be,
the
There needs to be
advantage.
another one.
False.
Brendan is on 3. Jacob's on 2. Baxter's on 0.
Do I need to
You're the
grab-
most travelled man here as well.
Yeah.
I've never
like-
been to Sudan.
But you've travelled more of the world than any, I assume. Unless, Jacob, have you done crazy travel and shit?
I fucking went to America.
That's pretty cool.
Fuck yeah.
I've only ever been to New Zealand. Where have you been to?
I've been to
You've been to Fiji, haven't you?
not Fiji, Vanuatu.
Oh, okay, that's the same shit.
That's the widest thing I've ever heard.
It was on a cruise, yes.
Yeah, that's
Twice.
Yeah. And you've been to like India, America, all
Yeah.
these places.
Like quite a few places.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're the most.
But I've not been to
learned
Sudan. Not
Or
been to Slovakia to see the BCF.
Slovakia was
well, we're all going to BCF in
Yeah.
Slovakia one day, dude. Dude.
Yeah, dude.
Dude.
Dude. Good night, dude.
You know,
Boomba
dude.
Worldwide.
All right.
Right.
Yeah, the Boomba World Tour.
So
Do-
Jacob.
so just because you probably know Ben a little bit better than I do, would he go the
Mm, that's
lazy way
debatable.
and create 2, or would he do the hard work and create 3 of his own?
No, you're getting too much into it now.
This is too much. Yeah, we're getting into the meta of
All
this
right,
game.
just yeah.
I feel like Ben's lazy and he would just like come up with 2. But use that information. You know, you make your own informed decision.
Round 5.
Nice one.
If I don't
There
get a
is-
point, I'm gonna fucking shiv you.
It's just about to start. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Give me the answer.
There is a day in Russia totally dedicated to sex. September 12 is Conception Day. Cultures typically approach sex, marriage, and reproduction in unique ways. Russia may take the cake on this in terms of institutionalized acceptance, though. This is because of declining birth rates of the country, coupled with the unequal proportion of women to men and alarmingly short lifespans of Russian men pose a serious concerns to the society. Therefore, the government has instated a public holiday created solely to give couples time off work in order to have sex, in the hopes that doing so will result in pregnancy. Parents whose babies are born exactly 9 months later can even win prizes for it.
There must be so many kids who have birthdays
On the
9
same
months
day.
after September. There must be so many.
September
fucking-
12th.
That's
True.
a fucking
Well, what's
lie.
yeah, that's true. But what's like 9 months after September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May? There must be so many kids
Yeah.
who have their
May
birthdays
babies.
somewhere in May.
What's the
yeah.
prize?
I don't know.
Oh, you don't know.
You get to
What's the
fucking
prize,
suck
then?
Putin's dick for a night. I don't know.
So, okay,
But
what's the
yeah,
answer?
I reckon that's true.
You reckon it's true?
I think it's true as well.
I'm gonna say it's false.
You are doing this to yourself.
You he wants to end up with 0 points, so he has a reason to be mad. I reckon that's what he's doing because this one.
Got it,
Baxter
didn't I? I
is-
got it.
Wrong.
Oh.
Yeah, I fucking knew it. That was way too wordy to be something you made up.
Yeah, I realised I
Including
read
the
too much of
the
it.
stats about Russian
I shouldn't have read
men's
all that
health
bit.
and shit. I was like, nah, it's true.
I thought the fact itself is
when
going to
you
be...
said like they win prizes, I was like, what fucking prize?
Yeah, I was going to take... I thought I was going to take the cake with
they
that
get
one.
extra. They get a few extra potatoes that month. I don't know.
But an
Anyway,
extra bottle
so,
of vodka.
It all just made
So
too
one-
much sense though, because you were saying there was more women and stuff, and then everyone
I
knows
could have made
about
that up.
everyone knows about Russian lesbians.
Really?
Do they?
Yeah, there's
I don't
fucking
know
heaps
about
of
that.
them. And you know what else? It's not allowed.
What?
They're against like gay everything.
They are, aren't they?
Fuck them.
Yeah, Putin fucking hates gays, bro.
It's probably because
just
he is
closet,
gay.
yeah.
Ooh.
He's fucking manly as.
So speaking of prizes, what do I win? Like, because I won the game. So what's my prize?
you get to
Crisp
keep
high
producing the
five.
podcast.
You're too far away for a high five.
And an invisible high five.
There
What
you
do I
go.
win?
You the wooden spoon.
The wooden spoon on your bottom.
Ooh,
You might like that. You never know.
Yeah, if we do it in Russia, you're getting arrested.
You're the one being spanked. You're
Yeah,
the
what
one
if
who's
it's
got the
puni-
weird
Hang
kink,
on, if
bro.
it's genuine punishment, though.
Yeah, they're probably all about like fucking
Oh,
hitting
yeah.
kids over there. And you look like a kid, so some cop would come by and be like, "Yes, very good.
Yes.
Keep hitting your child. May I join in?"
Naughty little boy.
This is the worst game ever.
You're just
Did you
mad
know
because you
that?
lost.
You are a sore loser.
You got everything wrong, dude.
We have to delete this bit.
You won. Yeah, you won the last
Until
time.
I do a clean sweep of you guys. We
You
have to
won
delete
last
it.
time there was a game.
Let's have a redo.
He's gonna.
Same questions, but we're going again. He's probably still
he's gonna
fucking
go
lose.
on
Yeah,
one.
probably still would.
all right. Speed
He's gonna
round.
wipe the
Speed
audio.
round. Ask Baxter the.
Yeah,
ask-
just for
ask-
Baxter. See
Ask
if he remembers.
Baxter the 5 questions again.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna give you condensed versions.
Yeah, quick versions. Baxter's got it. You're going to answer quick as possible. See if you can remember.
All right, you ready, Baxter?
Yep.
Okay. Number 1.
Light.
You said
Correct.
white?
He said lie.
Oh, I thought he said white. I'm like, what?
Number 2. They point with their lips in Nicaragua. True. You got to say the actual word. You can't just
I
make a
did.
noise and say
He
it's
said
one or
true.
the other. Okay.
I'll back him.
Correct. Number 3. They spit on the bride in Greece. Correct. I thought you were going to get that one wrong.
I actually forgot that one.
Yeah.
I got the answer to that one.
In South Sudan, you got to bow when you enter a door. A house.
False.
Huh?
False.
True. No, like you're correct.
Correct. Yeah.
And September 12th in Russia is Sex Day.
September 11.
What's the answer, Baxter? Is it true or false? This is the most recent
Why
one.
do you think September 11
Oh,
and
no.
September what
The
was it,
Russians
12
didn't do it, Baxter. The Russians
done
did
it.
not do it. You know that,
was
right?
Sex Day.
This podcast just got instantly banned in America.
Man, we're talking about 9/11 and Riley's not even here. He must somewhere he's just like suddenly feeling all like, I've got to talk about conspiracy.
What does Riley think?
Wait,
Does he
Baxter,
think
what's
it's
the
Of
answer
9/11?
to the last
Jews?
one? Is it true or false?
I
Jews?
refuse
Yeah.
to answer.
Give me an answer.
Hang on, we'll let them finish.
I refuse.
Well, you're off the podcast.
You didn't win.
Fuck your big toes big.
We've done this before. I think
It's like disgusting.
we've done this before. His big toe isn't big. His other toes are just little.
Yeah.
I think. Hang on, let's compare.
Don't go near them.
No, now your toe's bigger.
Dude, you got a big toe, Brendan.
Not compared to the rest of my toes.
No, you got a big foot.
Yeah.
When
know
you
what they say about
compare
big
the
feet.
little
Big
toes.
socks.
Hey.
Do you fall over much?
Yeah, I feel like
I
you
fall
bounce
over a
again.
lot, I think. I stumble a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I,
kick my toe
I
a
think
lot.
I'm a little bit like I've never been great at like running.
Sex Day, September 12th.
Yeah, you're the one who runs home all
True
the
or
time when you're
false?
drunk.
Yeah, true or
Oh,
false?
that's true.
Yeah, it is true.
Oh, I was even
the
talking about that.
So just to clarify, Baxter said that's true to my comment about him running home when he's drunk, not about sex day.
Yes, I got them all
But
right.
sex day, the thing is true. So yeah.
Baxter beat everyone he was competing against.
So when are you going to come actually get on the piss with us, Jacob? Because like you've hung out with us when we've been doing it, but when are you when are you going to come get on the piss with us, Ben?
Yeah, Ben.
That's the same question to you this time.
I do not want to answer anything without my lawyer.
But your what?
I request my lawyer. No comment.
Cross your
You know what I'm a
line.
huge fan
I
of?
didn't
No
understand.
comment.
Okay.
I am a huge fan of
Are you?
the place where you
Bowling
wash
there?
your hands being far from where you piss or shit. Like the
Right.
sink being in like a different room.
He likes the sink
Nah,
being in
nah.
a different room.
But then you have to touch doorknobs and shit, bro.
Yeah, I know, but if
He's got a
you...
very good
Coronavirus.
point.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
but...
then.
don't want my toothbrush to be in the same room as the toilet. Because literal shit, like, comes out of the toilet, shit particles gets on your toothpaste.
Powerful your shit.
No, it's just like, they're just like particles in the air. Just
You
come
got to
out.
be aware that
Get on your toothbrush.
Ben lived in a house where the sink was like fucking in the living room. Pretty
Yeah,
much.
you did for a while. When? In your other one, your one in
That place
Budrum,
where we
your Budrum
drank in
one.
the garage.
Yeah,
It was like kind of like
it
it was in like a little like nook that was more in the living room than in the bathroom.
It was literally outside the door of the bathroom.
Yeah, but that
Yeah,
outside of the door
it
of
was
the
in the living
bathroom was
room.
the living room. Yeah, it was like a little like dugout nook part.
You had a sink in your living room?
Smack
It
bang
was
in
like
the middle.
right next to the coffee table, man. It was insane.
It was, yeah. It was actually detached from.
I
the
threw
house.
up in there once. It was crazy.
What, did you?
No, I don't think I ever threw up at your place. Well, not your not that place.
Budrum, yeah.
Yeah, not your Budrum place. Well, locations. Oh, what's your quick question? We're gonna do a speed round. I'm gonna ask everyone random questions.
Yes.
What's your current address?
I knew you were gonna do that.
No, seriously, you don't have to tell me now, but you're gonna have to tell me at some point.
I haven't told you guys about my place, have I?
You told us the area,
Yeah.
but that's all we know.
I know where he lives.
Do you?
Jacob fucking knows where
I
you
think
live.
he does.
What's the address?
I don't know the address, but I know exactly where he lives.
I drive. I think I know. Are you on?
No.
Ah. I thought you might be on there. So every time I drive down that road, I'd look for your car. But
The finger out the door.
Okay.
No, I'll tell you about it after. Yeah.
okay.
Would you be okay if I brewed a soup in your sink?
Brewed a soup.
And
In your bathroom
Baxter's
sink.
gonna brew
I
some.
don't think that'd be very hygienic. Oh, I mean, if you boiled it.
Well,
But how
I
are you
mean,
gonna
I'll be
boil it?
pouring boiling water into
the
your
sink.
sink.
See, I
Making
don't
up
think
some
that does
soup.
it. I think you got to like proper boil it.
I mean, you've never seen Baxter make soup sink before.
Soup sink.
Sink soup.
I feel like that needs to be a Boomba,
That's a Boomba.
a Boomba
that's a
food
skit.
review.
Technically,
God, yeah.
soup sink is a dish if you eat the soup from the sink.
Bags, not
Okay.
my sink.
Oh,
Anyway.
no one wants to eat out of your fucking sink.
Good.
bro.
Yeah, God no.
Fucking go to Ben's sink.
Yeah,
I'm
sad is
Oh, no, you
I'm actually considering wearing gloves while doing the washing up
Oh.
because my hands have been getting so fucking dry and gross, I think it's from the detergent.
You fucking pussy.
Buy a
You
dishwasher.
fucking
Oh,
pussy.
suck my dick. We have a dishwasher, but you can't just dunk that shit. And what about pans and shit, bro? You gotta wash the pans. You can't just put a pan. My fucking good knife. I'll put my knife in the fucking dishwasher.
Hey Ben, I got a little piece of advice for you here.
Yep.
Just fucking toughen up, bro.
It's gross though.
It doesn't matter. You should see the shit I have to wash up, the water I have to dunk
Wear
my
gloves?
whole arm in. No.
Oh.
I wear gloves for hot shit, and I wear gloves sometimes when I make food, not all the time.
Do you guys get like build-ups of chicken skin at the bottom of your sink?
And stuffing, and lettuce, and just like the grossest
It's
shit.
free food, man. You wait.
Oh yeah,
Just
dude.
pull the plug out and fucking
Don't even.
Boomba food review. Fuck soup sink. What about soup leftovers? Oh, sink leftovers. Fuck. All
So
right.
what were the Scovilles of the noodles we ate?
I think they were
9,000 or
like
something.
9,000. That
I was-
sauce.
actually-
Zach is bringing one of the guys at work
Not
is
my
bringing sauce
Okay.
tomorrow.
That's like what, like 2 million.
Three
Scovilles?
hundred and fifty-seven thousand.
See, I
Would you guys
watched.
test it if we brought it on the podcast?
Absolutely.
Fuck yeah.
But I watched the first episode, my first ever episode of Hot Ones.
it's
the
one of
other
the hot
day.
one sauces. Yeah.
Yeah, and
It's Mad
I
Dog.
saw like this hotness of our noodles is like
There's
the
nothing.
first fucking
Yeah.
sauce they tried.
It's fucking.
And I was
pussy.
just like, that can't be.
I want
right.
to try and eat those noodles again,
Nah,
but
but-
like a normal person. 'cause
Me
they
too.
tasted
I think
really
the issue is we just fucking shoved them in.
I still stand by that it's because you're eating the noodles for a long period of time.
Yeah.
good. Yeah, that's why I want.
Whereas like chicken wangs, they haven't. They dip
Oh.
the sauce on it. They don't
So
even
you're saying
like.
ours
Oh,
would've been
so they
spicier
don't
than the
even
chicken wing.
they don't even
No, it's,
marinate.
it's cooked in them.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought.
Because they don't
yeah.
dunk. They don't dip every one of them.
No, no.
It's only the last
So,
one.
no. It's not marinated on hot ones. It's not
Well, it's
marinated.
cooked in the sauce.
It does look
The
like it does
They
look
don't.
like
They
it's
don't
like
pour
cooked.
the sauce on each one.
I thought
they-
they only did that for the last
Yeah,
one.
because there's a ceremonial dab of the last sauce.
They all look exactly the fucking same.
Yeah.
No, I
but
swear
they're
there was
different
one
sauces.
on
And
the
the
episode I
sauces-
was watching. There was like a yellow sauce, and like the wing looked
Yeah,
yellow.
no, they're
Oh, really?
Yeah,
like
yeah,
it wasn't covered in yellow sauce. It
The
looked like it
wings-
had been cooked in
yeah,
the yellow
wings are-
sauce. Yeah.
They're either cooked in it or tossed in it or something like that.
Okay.
But yeah,
I mean, maybe Jacob's right. I don't know.
No,
I've
it's
only
not.
seen one episode.
I've watched
Honestly, it's an
many
overrated
hot.
show.
It's.
It's not
Who'd you
very
watch?
good.
Which one did you watch?
You won't even know who it is. Noel Gallagher from Oasis.
I know Noel Gallagher.
I just think he's a funny.
I
cunt.
know Oasis.
I know you know Oasis, but I didn't
Yeah.
think you know what Noel Gallagher is. Yeah. He's a funny cunt.
I hate
There's some
the
funny
fucking
ones.
Sean Evans, whatever. Hi, my name's Sean Evans.
That guy must
welcome
have
to
the
Hot
most
Ones.
fiery
He gets a
shit.
little bit. Yeah, I know.
He must have nothing but
Watch-
constant fiery shits. That
watch
guy.
the
Like his whole life is the Ring of Fire.
watch the Paul Rudd episode. That's a funny episode.
I've seen
And the
bits from
Shia
I've
LaBeouf
seen the
one
bit
as
from the
well.
Paul Rudd episode where he like makes genitals with his fingers.
What?
There's some bit where
Genitals?
like Paul Rudd was on.
Oh yeah, he
and
did,
he
yeah,
like
yeah.
he like uses the phone camera, like uses his
Yeah,
finger to
that's
make it look like a
funny.
dick and pussy and all
Yeah.
that shit. Yeah,
I've
I've seen that bit.
Shia LaBeouf as well. He's got a good episode.
Yeah,
There's a few good ones.
Is
I
this
just-
hot one still?
Yeah.
yeah, hot
yeah.
ones.
Eric Andre.
Oh, I'd watch Eric Andre.
Does he have an episode?
Yeah.
I'd watch an
Oh,
Eric
I would
Andre
watch
one.
a
Yeah.
shit out of that one. Damn, I don't watch it. All right, let's just finish the podcast and go watch some hot
Go
ones.
watch some hot ones. Yeah, I'm
Watch some
alright.
Eric Andre.
Fuck, he's funny. Oh man, he's
got some
funnier
good
than me.
bits,
He's
Eric
funnier
Andre.
than I could ever be. Eh?
But hang on, real quick, if we bring this sauce on,
Yeah. I probably want to put it on something, but I don't really give a shit. Or do you just want to fucking put it in a
we could do
spoon
chicken
and-
wings. We could do an honorary hot ones bit.
I mean,
I mean, it doesn't have to
like
be the
for Jacob.
podcast. We could do our own video.
You have to get some vegan wings for
If
Jacob.
it's just
Well,
like,
Oh no,
Paul
I'll
Rudd
just
did
fry some
cauliflower.
cauliflower.
yeah, Paul Rudd did
Yeah.
cauliflower.
is Paul Rudd a vegan?
I think he's trying to be vegetarian. I think
Oh.
he was saying he's not exclusively, but yeah, when he can, he does.
Okay.
I mean,
Alright,
if
well,
it's
yeah,
just
if you wanna
like
do- if you're happy to do
sauce,
that.
like I'm not down, but if there's chicken,
Yeah, we'll put it on.
Yeah.
We'll put them on some wings or something.
You
We'll
have to
make
have
a
the sauce.
thing
You're
of it.
doing it.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna
Oh,
have the
so you're gonna
sauce
have
on
the
the
sauce.
wings though.
yeah.
You're
But
not-
if
like,
it's
we're
just-
gonna-
If Ben just brings in a bottle of sauce and there's nothing else,
Okay, so we have you on record. If we bring this super hot sauce in and put it on some chicken wings,
I will try it.
you will try it.
Good.
Okay, excellent.
But I'm not doing some like speed challenge.
No, we'll just eat them normally.
We weren't
we'll
trying to
actually
do a
make
speed
sure
challenge.
A wing each.
we'll actually make sure Riley's here for this one because really he's big on spicy food and he missed
What
the last
happened
time.
to him with that one? Oh,
That
he
was just
fucked-
another time he just didn't want to do it. Yeah, it was just
What's his
another.
own? If he's not here, he's not here.
I mean, yeah, if he's not here, he's not here. But we'll try and hopefully he'll actually
spicy
appear.
channel.
Hope
But the
not.
difference between us
Sure.
and other spicy channels is we don't know what the fuck we're doing.
No, and well, at least I'm a little sook when it comes to hot. I hate it when people are like all like braggy, like yeah, I'm real good with hot food. It's like fuck off. No one thinks you're cool. Like it's like yeah, I know you. It's like nah, hot food doesn't affect me. It's not even hot. It's not even spicy. It's like fuck off. No one thinks you're cool.
Maybe they're
because you're like
talking
oh
about
I'm not
like
me.
a hot box meal.
Just like warm
Like fish
food.
and chips.
like a
in
bento box.
What?
No, like a hot
Hang on,
box.
you said
from
hot
like,
box and you picked fish and chips.
No,
Yeah,
like
I don't think
Wait,
that's
what
not
fucking
what
hot
most
box
people
has
think
fish
of
and
when they
chips
think
in
of
it?
hot
Fuck
box.
off.
You think like dim sims and Chico rolls. And shit,
I was
you stupid
thinking of
cunt.
when you fucking sit in a shed and smoke weed. I was thinking that's the hot box.
when you go to the fucking kebab shop
I'm
and
not
you
even
get
a
the
pothead.
red box with like the
Get your-
chips in it.
Are you talking about a snack pack?
Yeah,
No, he's talking
just
about,
a
like a
fucking
Bain
box,
Marie.
man.
You know, like you go to a convenience store or
Yeah.
a petrol station, they've got that glass cabinet,
Yeah.
the hot box.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, and they put it in the little red
you ever
and
seen
yellow
fish and
box
chips?
for you.
Yes.
And it
I
says
I don't think
hot
that's
chips.
that red and yellow thing is not called a hot box though. That's just a fucking like a packet, like a box that
Actually,
puts shit
There's
in.
like little tiny dudes that smoke weed in there, I heard. That's how it
I just
gets
want to
so
clear up.
hot.
I'm not a pothead at all. I
He
don't. I
is.
just yeah, sure, man.
He's actually.
I mean, I look like it, but yeah,
He
that's
does
the one.
heroin every weekend.
Speed. Was it
Meth is the only drug he does.
Speed Freak? That's the one. That's me.
Woo!
Woo!
boy.
Speed Freak. I like going fast.
Yeah.
I like going fast.
Isolate that
Oh,
audio.
yeah.
I like going fast.
Anyway, the reason I like for the washing space to be away from the toilet
Oh yeah, shit.
is because if someone else doesn't
Wants
wash
to make
their
soup
hands,
in there. Yeah.
if someone else doesn't wash their hands and they touch the door handle, then you've just gone to the fucking effort to wash your hands and then you've touched the fucking door handle.
Oh, that is such a convoluted way of getting around that. How about we just get people to wash their fucking hands?
Or all toilets have like one of those foot things,
Yeah.
like a little
Oh,
like
yeah,
foot
that's
thing that
true.
you use to open the door rather
Yeah.
than a.
Or an IED. Optional IED. You can wipe your foot past and it'll blow the door off
If
the
it
fucking
tests
hinge.
if you haven't washed your hands, it fucking blows you up.
That is honestly gross. So, like, if I go to the public toilet at work, because we don't have a fucking toilet we're gonna shit in.
Haha, suck a
But
dick.
yeah, I'll go to the toilet at work. I'll be sitting there in my cubicle, and then there'll be someone in the cubicle next to me, and I'll
You
hear
just
them
hear-
wipe. Yeah, that's pretty gross. But I hear them wipe, I hear them flush, I hear them pull their pants up, and I hear them leave.
Yeah.
No washing.
Ain't got time for that shit, man.
Like, hello, your finger basically just touched your ass.
We're in the year 2020, year of the coronavirus.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we should talk about that too.
Nibbers ain't washing their
Oh,
hands.
the toilet
The
paper.
toilet paper
That
thing.
is so fucking
Seeing as that's fairly
stupid.
topical.
Hey,
Yeah.
are you allowed to say that, by the way?
What?
Nibber?
Why would you?
You can, if you want to, man. If you want to say it.
I already did.
You're not allowed to say.
yeah, look, it's not the
You're
worst
allowed
thing
to
that's
say
been
the
said on
S
this show.
word,
You're
though.
okay. What?
You're not allowed to say the S word on this podcast.
Special.
No.
Spastic?
Oh.
Backstar.
No, you got to cut that.
Fucking beeping that. What
Yeah.
the fuck, dude?
Sorry, man.
No,
Start
that was
calling
that
you
was a bit too
Riley
far,
now.
though, honestly.
Yeah, honestly, like, we're going to have a
Can we
talk
just
about
cut
this.
this?
I think
bit?
I'm-
Can we just pause it?
I think I'm
We're just
starting
gonna
to
talk
get
about
like
this
a
after the
Riley
podcast.
level of like idea coming into my head right now.
I think you need to
Okay,
settle the
go.
fuck down.
What's your idea?
Oh, go on.
So
I don't know whether he's telling the truth or exaggerating.
I can
but
censor
I'm
this if it's
concerned
bad,
by
but I
both.
want to hear it.
this is this is a
no.
fucking Riley level thing. So
Wait,
imagine
Riley level in racism or just stupidity?
I don't know.
They go
It's
hand
got
in
a
hand
bit of
with that boy.
a bit of
don't
my
know.
charm mixed into it too.
Okay.
Not know.
How do you not know if you're about to
I don't know if
spurt out
it's
some
racist.
racist shit?
Maybe.
I don't know. It could be, but
Could be,
it's
okay.
got some of my flair to it as well.
Yeah, that's not a good. What? That
He's looking
doesn't,
at an
that
old
doesn't
man.
absolve the racism.
Anyway,
Just
this
fucking
revolves
tell us.
around Jacob.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
So
gonna be kids
imagine
involved
this
too.
this coronavirus
Imagine
thing.
if your kids were black, Jacob. What do?
No, I know what he's going to ask. He's going to ask.
No.
Would Jacob let his kids around Chinese people because of coronavirus?
No,
Okay,
Ben.
just go.
This is way more
Okay,
complicated
so we're never
than
going
that.
to be able
Oh
to
my
guess what he's
God.
thinking.
So it,
Yeah, true.
we're gonna have to do some like time jumping here.
Okay.
So Jacob's oldest child just turned 18
Okay.
because they're not a child anymore, and it doesn't make it creepy.
Okay.
You just stating that makes it creepy again.
Anyway, they come home, and their life has been going so great.
Yeah.
So great.
That's just left
They
them
got this
alone.
huge career ahead of them, and they go,
What's the career?
graphic design.
I mean, look, that's a growing industry.
Yeah, yeah. There's a market in that, and who's
Go on, spit it
is
out.
it a boy or?
I'm not telling you.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, you fucking make it up, bro.
They go, Father Jacob, I have come home.
Father Jacob.
It's a cult.
I have just tried meth, and I have shat myself. and you go, oh son, you're fucking on the downhill right now, aren't you? But unfortunately, I can't help you because we don't have any toilet paper because of the coronavirus.
What's the question?
What
Did
do,
you say
Jacob?
this was a question?
What do?
What the fuck just happened? What is wrong with you? Why was the meth involved?
Did you expect it to make sense?
Father Jacob.
What do,
I
man?
have smoked meth and shatteth myself.
My brain is literally sore right now.
So what do? If there's no toilet paper
I'm glad you made
and
his
the
kid
water
18.
is infected with corona
I'm glad you
particles.
cleared that up. I was just going to say.
My water wouldn't be infected with corona particles. I have tank water.
Because this cunt lives in tank water. Exactly.
Yeah,
Suck
it's
dick,
so like
bitch.
fucking polluted with corona.
It comes out in the rain.
Yeah, it comes out in the rain.
Oh, fuck.
That's what he
So-
do.
Do you A, use your bed sheet?
I don't think that this would be the first time at that
last
stage
bed
that I've
sheet.
encountered someone shitting themselves since the great corona outbreak in 9 years.
Yeah, that's true. When he has like a... No, I'm not going to say.
How would you feel though if we're in the peak of the coronavirus, like everyone's fucking dying, and your
I think we are in
your
the peak of
son that's been
coronavirus.
doing so
Yeah,
well
it's
through
pretty peaking.
school, and becoming a graphic designer, decides to do
Okay.
meth and shit himself.
Decides
And you
to-
can't
does he-
clean it up.
Has he
Yeah, dude,
decided
mate.
to shit himself as well?
He has
or
not
has
decided.
he shit himself because he decided to do meth?
He has hit rock bottom, done meth, and
Literal
shot himself.
rock bottom, get it? Because they call meth.
Fuck off.
I'm going to leave
You guys
it.
ever
Alfie
done meth?
farting or something? There's
Probably.
some smells coming over
Sorry.
from over there.
Probably.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it.
I'm watching Breaking Bad. again. This is very
Accidentally.
topical.
So,
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah.
What do you reckon?
Fuck. We'll just fucking leave it be, man.
That was the dumbest fucking question I've ever heard.
Well,
You're a
no
grown
one asked
man.
for your opinion.
You're a grown man. You can think for yourself, little fella.
yeah.
Little fella, yeah.
Little butterfly away from.
I'm actually annoyed that Riley isn't on the podcast for multiple reasons, but he was supposed to bring us some much needed information that would have been good for the episode. His mum is one of those people who went out and bought a bunch of toilet
she
paper.
Didn't.
And I said,
And
why
never
did she
came
do
back.
this?
That's
I
not
asked to him
real.
last night at work. Like, we were talking about it. He's like, yeah, mum went out and bought a couple of packs. And I'm like, why? And he's like, I don't know. I'm like, you should ask her. Because I like just genuinely want to know why these people are doing it.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah. I'm like, all right, ask her and we'll talk about it on the podcast.
Here's what
I'll send him a
yeah.
message and
yeah,
see if he
find
gets,
out.
see if he
Here's
gets
what
back
I
to
think.
me.
Okay, so a media outlet would have been like, "Oh, stock up on your toilet paper because it's about to get short with the impending corona apocalypse."
think-
Now, all those stupid people who think, "Fuck, I really need toilet paper for the apocalypse," would have gone and bought that, and then the rest of the media caught on and saw that lots of people were buying it and said, "Buy your toilet paper because it's all selling out," and then all the people who were like, "Yeah." Were then buying it because it's selling out. Because the stupid people. It's just a big stupid fucking cycle. What's toilet paper going to do against the coronavirus?
My mum said that she reckons people thought it was like a
Thanks,
Chinese
Jacob.
export. And
Yeah, that's
Oh, I think
reckon
that
there's-
was the initial thing.
There's two possible reasons it could be. It could either be one that they think all our toilet paper comes from China,
Yeah.
or they think coronavirus gives you the shits.
Yeah.
Yeah, and neither of which is true. All our toilet paper comes from Australia, and coronavirus is not a gastric bug. It does not give you the
No.
shits.
No.
No.
It's a flu.
Like, people should be stocking up on Panadol, and I think tissues have started selling
Panadol,
out.
just
But like,
fucking
they should be
if they
stocking
really
up
if they
on
want
medicine.
something for the apocalypse, it's tin food.
Well, I don't think they're talking about the apocalypse. I think they're just talking about the sickness in general.
They're
There are
saying if-
fucking weird cunts. Like,
Yeah.
we got a family friend.
A lot of people think it's the end of the world.
Yeah,
They're
we like
saying
have a
if you
family
get this
friend who
shit-
tried to like tell his ex-wife to like stock up
Oh.
and was like, "I will like give you money because they have like a son, And like, you know, like obviously it's like a split custody thing.
Yeah.
And he's like, I will give you like money to stock up on water. And she's like, sure, I'll go shopping with your money. Like she said, yeah, she's like, whatever. If you're gonna fucking give me a whole bunch of money to buy shit, I'll do it.
We survived Ebola.
We survived the Black Plague.
Yeah, true. To be said, that did
Before
like
there
wipe
was-
out half the population. But
Yeah,
half
but
the
it was-
population
but
back then was a couple of million people.
We came back. And
Well,
that
the thing
was
is,
before
this
modern
isn't even
medicine.
that bad. People aren't okay. The media needs to start reporting the true facts. All right, they're saying 90,000 people infected. They're not pointing out the fact and 2% mortality rate. They're not pointing out the fact that 30 to 40,000 of those people infected have come around, and that 2% mortality rate is mostly old people or already sick people.
Yeah, they're doing it to
It's just
create
a bad flu. It's not even a bad flu. The flu kills more people every fucking day.
Yeah, it's just like it's the, you know, to get like people watching and tuning in, you know, sensationalizing.
But at
the
this
current
point,
crisis.
the media is more dangerous than the actual virus.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, they just want like, oh, there's
these votes
fucking
focus.
public outcry, gives
Yeah.
a shit to report about, and they want it to sound all dramatic. So they 90,000 infected, mortality rate.
next?
Stock up on
Got
toilet
tased.
paper.
I can't believe that guy got tased.
Have you seen some of the fights over it?
Yeah.
Some guy got tased over toilet paper.
Yeah, he assaulted a police officer and 2 other people.
I need my fucking bog roll!
I saw like some footage of some like woman like with literally like a trolley full of toilet paper.
Yeah.
The Indian lady and, then
some
the
Indi-
Islanders
and
gonna
someone
fuck her
else
up.
was like, "No, stop it!" It's like 1 packet. I think a lot
They've
of them,
implemented a lot of the
Yeah.
restrictions now. It's
This
like
is very similar to the whole thing that was going on with Chinese people buying Australian baby formula.
yeah, but
and sending
different
it home.
Circumstances.
Yeah, but like it's the same sort of thing because they implement people. If people are desperate for toilet paper, they're just gonna fucking buy a pack, go out, come back in, buy a pack.
Yeah,
Because that's what these
yeah.
Chinese people were doing. They'd go in and buy 2 things of formula,
Yeah,
come out, put it in a trolley, and they had
Go
like
back.
one bloke watching it, and they just keep
Yeah.
going in and out, buying
Yeah.
2 at a time or whatever.
Yeah.
And yeah, like no shame. Like people were like abusing them as they were doing it.
Yeah.
They just don't care.
okay, no,
Yeah.
I give a fuck.
I got a question.
With that?
There's
know
something to
baby
do with
formula?
like Chinese baby formula
You know
is
about that?
unsafe or hard to come by. So
Really?
Chinese people living here in Australia were like buying it
I
like
just buy all
they would literally
the
just go to the
formula.
shops and like buy all of it, and then they're selling it in China for like a profit. They'd like send it home to family, or they'd be like selling it on eBay, because our baby formula is better and more reliable than theirs.
Mhm.
And then
Touchy
shops,
subject.
yeah,
Who's more interested in money? Jews or Chinese people?
that's a Riley level
That's a
question.
very- yeah, go
Oh god, I don't
Nobody
know.
say anything. What were you gonna say, Baxter?
Probably both.
Okay,
Probably both of them.
this is still on the coronavirus path, and it's
Okay.
you know we're switching from information to entertainment. Okay, so
Nice.
just
Bring
Run
it
that
back
through
around
your
to the entertainment
minds.
Podcast. All right,
have
Ben,
an
settle
open
down.
mind. This is an entertainment podcast.
No,
so
he's-
Jacob,
Okay.
Oh god.
your
Give me a
kids,
movie.
your
Oh
kids
my
are the
God.
age that they are now
And one
Uh-oh.
of them smokes meth.
It's creepy.
because because this just isn't creepy anymore. This is just like it's more about you.
So
and
why are the kids
you
involved?
leave the house to go and buy toilet paper and never come back.
least it's not cigarettes.
Why? Why did you do that?
What?
He didn't do it though.
Someone would have to beat me to death for a roll of toilet paper for me to not come back to my
Donnie's
family.
such a good bloke.
See, that's
He
a good
really is.
answer. That's a
Yeah.
good answer.
But also,
And Baxter, you're a bad person for asking him that question.
Yeah.
I would never lose a fight. So
Oh.
I've gone to prison.
Tell us why. What's your technique?
He's got that fatherly
Please.
instinct.
I'm
Please.
just
My
really,
kids need
really
their
chill.
asses wiped.
Jacob, please.
I tie people up like pretzels.
Pretzel.
I'm
like
gonna make you into
pretzels.
a human pretzel
Pretzels.
cunt.
Sound like you said pretzels. Tell him about that,
Are you trying to get him to tell a
What?
story?
please.
Oh, no, that's not me. That's just Ben's
Yeah.
obsessed with me.
Jacob has a
He was talking to me
revolutionary
one
technique.
time, and I was saying
One
that
time. You
the
always
most,
talk about the elbows.
the most dangerous part of the human
Is
body
the
is your elbow.
Yeah.
You can
Yeah.
fuck someone up with your elbow.
Yeah,
I
big
thought this
time,
was
dude.
common knowledge. I thought it was a
No, it
totally
is.
normal
It
thing.
is.
Yeah.
Well, I've always known that.
Oh,
Yeah, you
I found
can-
out from Jacob.
Yeah, bro,
Oh, man.
elbow there.
He's got like
they're
he's got
hard.
the
They're
Jacob
pointy.
special.
You can
Oh
fucking-
yeah, got the double us.
Yeah.
We bring
I'd
both
have to-
elbows in.
Imagine you're just sitting at the bus stop, like fucking playing
Here we
with your
go,
go
another one
kart,
of Baxter's
and a
famous
fucking-
hypotheticals.
and a fucking lad, a
You're not as
group
good-
of lads run at you with their elbows out. Give us your go kart, mate. Or we'll fuck you up.
Yeah, everything. I just want the go
Give
kart.
us your go card. You think that's what lads want?
You're not as good at hypotheticals as Riley Baxter.
I
I'm
saw
sorry.
a couple lads
Try
at the
my
bus stop
best,
on the way.
okay?
I know you're doing a good job. You're doing a good job.
I was like, I
for
wonder
you.
if that's Ben's brother.
Fuck you.
Oi,
Bro's
speaking
not
of
a
lads
lad.
and bus stops, we had an encounter with that.
Did you?
What?
Do you
Us.
remember? Years ago.
Oh,
years
yeah,
ago. I
fucking
only told
yonks.
Baxter about this recently.
Really? You
I
didn't
guess I
know?
must have blocked it out of my memory.
Yeah,
Oh,
that,
yeah,
that
it
guy was
was
a
Bad
fuckhead.
memory, yeah.
We're like
To be fair, we kind of instigated that.
Do you want to tell the story? Or
Do you want me to tell the story?
the
Yeah,
little
you go.
boy like
Well,
punched
So, hey,
all
shut
three
up!
of you in the face.
So we we were
Beeping that out. You ruined it.
we were at the plaza getting our energy drinks and chocolate for our bros night.
Yeah.
When's
Yeah, boy.
this?
It's
High
like
school.
grade 10.
Yeah.
Oh,
sounds
okay,
about
so
right.
you
We
were
were
like
like four
kids.
of us. So
We-
there was
we
me, Brendan, Levi,
Lockie.
and Lockie.
And Lockie. And we.
And we're all sitting at the bus stop, right?
Yeah.
And the bus stop is notorious
after school.
after school.
And
It's-
this is like 5 o'clock ish?
Yeah, it
5,
would have
6?
been.
Because
Yeah,
we went to
sun
the
was
plaza
starting to
after
go
school
down.
to like hang out.
I remember it was a bit grey.
Yeah, with everyone else, like with
Yeah.
a bunch of our other friends.
Yep, and then we're
we
catching
all
the bus back to
catching
your
a bus
place.
back to my place.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a public bus.
Yeah,
not a
and we
school
had our
bus.
stuff, and I don't know if you remember this, but two guys, probably around our age, maybe a little bit older, I think. Were they? I don't know. They're around our age.
They like came up to us.
Yeah, they came
I
up
do
to us
remember
and
that,
just
yeah.
started being fucking weirdos.
They were like, yeah,
they do.
memeing and.
But they,
being
yeah, they
weird.
looked like lads. Well, they dressed like they were lads. And we're like, whatever, okay. Anyway, so they wandered off because they're fucking retards. But oh no, I said the R word.
Oh, and you
Oh,
called
no.
and you called attention to it. That's even worse.
Anyway,
Anyway.
we go and sit down, and one of these cunts is sitting like opposite side of the bus place, just staring at us. They're like, oh, he's playing silly buggers.
Yeah, he's just.
And I said to
goofing.
the three guys, I was like, oi, on three, let's all just turn and stare back at him
Yeah,
because we're
and
funny.
It was you, me, and Levi.
Yeah, and Lockie was sitting
Lockie
opposite
was
to us.
sitting opposite, so he wasn't looking that
and
way.
Lockie's just a upstanding citizen, so he wouldn't do anything.
He wouldn't have.
hooligan
Yeah,
shenanigans
he's
like
a
that.
big old military man.
Anyway, we interacted with this guy prior and didn't seem like an absolute fuckhead. So we're like, yeah, this is going to be funny. So 3, 2, 1, fucking look at the cunt. And he gets up and does his lad walkovers. Oh,
Well, we stared at him for a bit and then laughed. That
that's
was the big
right.
thing.
That was it. Yeah,
all
we
looked
stared.
Up. We didn't even stare. It wasn't. I don't think it was the guy who was staring. I think it was like one of his mates
No,
who
I
came
think it was
over.
him.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah. We looked at him and we laughed. That's right. That was the trigger.
Mm.
And laughed with each other and kind of just went back to our business. And he started lad walking over and we're like, oh, here we go. And what did he say? I remember.
He came over to us and he's like, "What's so funny, boys?"
That's right. Yeah.
And he was
then
like, "What were you looking at?" And
I started trying to bullshit.
You said some guy.
I was like, oh, there's someone doing some funny shit behind
I
you.
think you said there was some guy doing cartwheels down the street behind you. And he's like, there's no fucking street behind me. I mean, there kind of was, but not really. Yeah.
And then he starts like punching the air in front of us,
Yeah.
like being a silly bug. And we thought he was joking. We're like, what's this guy doing? And bam, 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 bam.
He literally
Fucking-
does like 1, 2, 3, and then like runs away.
Yeah, like
it's-
he was air punching, and then boom, and he's gone, and we've been punched.
Yeah, like by the time we realized what happened, he was like running back to his friends. And
Where
like,
did he punch you?
In the face.
But he
All
punched
three
his,
of you.
Three of us.
but he did it so quick it like
Dude.
didn't do anything. Like it was just like
It was
like
a
little,
shock,
like,
but it was like it was.
like it wasn't a hard punch.
No,
Like, he didn't
like, we
break
didn't
it.
leave
He
a
didn't even
black eye or
bruise us
anything
or
like that.
bruise us. He was just like
It was just like, what the fuck just happened?
It was
And he
just
was
that sort of
gone.
thing. It was just like, and then he ran.
But
Yeah.
it was out of nowhere as well. We did not expect this.
Yeah.
Remember that time we
And then
fought
he was
the
just-
Flash?
He was gone, and then we were so tough that we waited till we were on the bus driving past him to give him the finger.
And then
Do
you
we?
start-
I don't remember that. but
Well,
that
so
sounds like-
he had not gone far. You could
No, he
still
just
see
went
him.
back to like the other side
he
of
had
the.
a big group of other lads.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think even they were like, that was a bit fucking much, mate.
Yeah,
I think he got
probably.
back to them and like, "Oh."
Yeah,
Then on the bus.
and then we were
bus
like,
ride
Lockie,
home,
what
you
the fuck?
cried.
Because Lockie's a lot bigger than all of us.
he was
Like,
taller
Lockie, what
and
the fuck?
fitter
He's
than
like,
all of us.
I said, oi, mate. But he didn't.
He didn't. He tried to claim he like went to say something, but then
Yeah.
the guy ran away. But
It was literally though, like fucking punch gone. Like by the time,
yeah, it was
like,
so quick.
brought your
Like
head around,
you can tell that
cunt
guy was
just-
such a coward. It was
Yeah.
just like, oh, go hit him and run.
He's probably in jail.
Probably.
Probably,
He
yeah.
was Not that this has anything to do with the
no.
story.
No, it's not
No,
necessary.
he
it's
probably
not necessary.
He's probably in jail based on his ethnicity, which we're not going to bring up. We're not going to say what it is.
he was white,
Why would you
right?
say that?
All white people
He
are
was
in
off
jail.
white.
Stop! Redacted.
Based on his actions when he was that young, he's
Yes.
probably in jail or doing something really derelict with his life.
Yeah,
If he's not.
I think what upset
He's
me
either in
the
jail or
most-
dead. Because
He's
if,
like
if you're
beating
willing
the
to punch
shit.
3 people, eventually,
And a bus stop surrounded by
eventually
people. Yeah.
a group of people are going to fucking kill you.
Yeah. for
By
sure.
accident, probably.
Yeah. He's probably getting up to some
I reckon
shit
he's
where
in
he is.
jail fucking cunts up 3 at a time.
That's
Like, he's
his,
gotten
that's
so
his
good at
trick.
it.
He runs up, hits 3
got a
cunts
smoke
all
bomb.
sitting next to each other in a row and then runs.
Yeah,
That's his, like, special-
perfectly knocks them out.
Whenever like his gang that needs 3 guys all punched in the face when they're sitting next to each other, he's the guy.
He can
That's
only
his
do
speciality.
3, but goddamn, he can do 3 well.
Well, he can do 3 quick.
He can do 3
Uh,
quick.
or
His punches
quick.
were not very good.
Yeah.
They were
We
not very
were-
good or very hard.
Yeah,
We've
I
recent-
bet Ben cried when he went home after
I
that.
went and cried myself to sleep that night. We all huddled up together. and
Yeah, we
cried.
all had a big cuddle session
Yeah.
afterwards. It was,
No,
it was
what
fun.
annoyed me the most was that there was a bunch of adults sitting around us who all watched it happen and didn't say.
Nope.
Yeah, but
Probably
if you were sitting at
impressed.
the bus stop now and saw some little Aboriginal kid,
I thought he was
some
white.
little, I never said that. Saw some little lad punch 3 dudes in the face, 3 teenagers in the face, and then
You
run away.
addressed it.
Would you?
You know what? That's a good point. I probably wouldn't
You
say
probably
a fucking
wouldn't say
thing.
anything because it's like if you were the I don't know, but I have seen you. I can't go into too much detail because I think it's a sensitive topic, not about you, but I've seen you like trying to G up at some dude once.
Me?
Yeah. How do I explain this without giving too much away? It was another thing
We
to
can
do.
talk about it afterwards.
Yeah, you was just like some bloke. We were out and about down Ocean Street.
Oh,
Some
I remember.
bloke was getting a bit too into with one of our friends' girlfriends.
I remember. Yeah,
And
yeah.
then he stepped in, and then you also stepped in and were like having a go at the guy, like not physically, but you
No.
were like back off and all this shit.
Mentally.
Oh yeah, I fucked
Yeah.
him up in my head, dude. Cunt's dead in my head, like he's buried. Yeah.
Punched him like 3 times.
3 times real
and then
quick.
ran.
Very light, real quick.
We got some live feedback sort of yesterday as well.
Did we?
Wait, what?
Did
no,
you?
today. It was today.
yeah.
We were sitting at the lunch table having a feed,
As you do.
and
What were you eating?
one of our what was I eating?
What were both of
I
you
was
eating?
stroganoff.
I think I actually ate
Stroganoff, beef
nothing. Oh
stroganoff.
no,
It actually wasn't beef. It
Oh.
was just mushroom. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I had a
vegan
pizza.
too now, Ben.
No, I'm not vegan.
Okay. What were you eating, Jacob?
I had a pizza.
Vegan?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Excellent.
Absolutely.
I'm not going to be vegan, but I want you to uphold the tradition.
And one of our co-workers
Our boss.
up in the higher end of the
He's
hierarchy
our boss.
said,
store manager.
I'll be honest with you, Ben, because he sees me as a guest, obviously, still. And I am a guest, but he knows I'm
That's
a
the
guest.
issue. He didn't watch a Jacob episode.
That's what I said. I was like, watch episode 10, bro.
Ah.
And he goes, I'll be honest with you. I made it to 2.5 minutes.
And then he literally called it shit.
Yeah, that sounds
He's
about
like,
right.
It's shit. I was like, oh, okay, thank you
I'm
for the
scared
honesty.
to look at like our
But he
watch
started
time on
with-
YouTube.
He started with the pilot episode.
That's not one of our least.
Yeah, and
Good
the beginning
episodes, for sure.
especially.
Beginning was
It
quite
was just
slow.
about
Yeah.
Rainbow Six, wasn't it?
So yeah, thank you, loyal listeners
Yeah.
who have made it this far.
Yeah.
Let's see how long until you drop off.
Maybe we should take
I'll still
down
be
the
listening.
pilot episode.
But then it's just going to start with episode 2.
We make this episode 1.
Keep the history up.
We've got to
you
keep
know?
the history
Yeah,
up.
but that's also the episode that anyone who's going to try it, it starts with.
No, that's not how this works.
I can change it
That's
around
how
on
it
the
works.
channel. I can make it like
Yeah,
I can make it like when they click on the Boomba channel, it's got like this is the
Featured.
one you should start with, like a
Yeah.
featured video.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
think it also is because I think when you go onto our channel, the first thing is like popular uploads, and it's our most popular, most viewed
is,
video, so
yeah.
it would be like top. So that'd probably be
Yeah.
the one they go for. But
True.
which episode do you guys think would be a good feature one? Episode 10 was good, like
Yeah.
Jacob was saying.
Definitely one of the Jacob ones.
That's what I thought. I thought episode 10 was
Yeah,
really
well, I
good.
can make episode 10 like a featured episode.
Because I listen
Like
to
I'll
all
make it
of
so like
them.
when they click on our thing, it's just like starts playing.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and then like so if they were like, oh, just watch this one then.
Back Bax, you must not believe in ghosts or anything.
No.
Yeah.
See, he's a
I
smart
can
boy
tell.
Why?
because of that banging door.
It's-
in the
No,
background.
because you live like alone, pretty much.
See-
Anyone who lives alone mustn't believe in like.
I don't live alone, but I have been in my house for a week by myself, and I wasn't scared of ghosts. I was scared of like people trying to break in and shit. That's what I was more worried
Were you like
about.
paranoid of it, or were
Yeah,
you just
Well,
like
yeah.
like
wary?
all the time. Like the whole week, I was paranoid. Every noise, I was like, "Is that someone breaking in?" You know. There's an episode where we talk about, I think episode 6. We talk about me like being scared while I was living alone for a bit.
I mean, it's not really my choice to live alone, but it doesn't really faze me because I know there's a window in the toilet that's open and the door is terrible.
What?
He's just
That's
accepted
really-
the fact that if someone wants to get in, they can. So he's just like, whatever.
Yeah, like it's better off they just get in than break anything.
Don't break.
Oh my god!
Don't break the door. Just get in. Take what you want. Leave.
Don't you think that like if you heard something in your house, you'd get up?
Yeah. Oh, well,
Well, if you get
If
up,
it was-
someone's gonna fuck you up, or you're gonna have to fuck someone up, and people don't do that shit
Oh,
alone.
tell that. Have you told that story about how Malou was fucking with you,
I don't know.
throwing rocks on your roof? I
No,
don't
you
think,
haven't told
I
that.
don't think you told that
I've
on
never,
the
I haven't heard
podcast.
this.
Pretty much, I was just like waiting for Malou to arrive, and I was just in my room.
Naked.
Probably.
Yeah, I was like,
He's like hunched over like he was, waiting like
I'm ready for you to take
soon
me,
the
baby."
space is
I
going to
was
be filled.
hunched and waiting. And, you know, I was just going over the Chinese alphabet, because that's what I do at that time of night. Got to learn my Chinese when
You know,
the
honestly-
Chinese take over with their virus.
I would honestly kind of believe it if Bax is sitting there like, okay, yeah, cool.
Yeah, so you went
And
there. Yeah.
all of a sudden, I hear like a rock land on the roof, and I'm just
How'd
like,
you know it
"Oh,
was a rock?
tin roof."
You
Yeah.
can you can probably figure out that it sounds like a rock.
Just
It's
something
like, ting, ting,
landing
ting.
on the roof.
Okay.
And I was just like, oh, it must be like an animal, or just it happens sometimes. And then there was another one, and I was like, oh, yeah, probably just an animal.
Still like, oh, it's an animal.
Then the
Throwing
third one,
half
I
your
was
fucking
like,
garden on your roof.
oh, just an animal. and then like
Doing the old pretend
There
this
was-
isn't here.
Yeah.
there was a bug bomb. This makes no sense, but we ran out of bin liners.
Okay.
And so I decided to throw out the bug bomb, but I was like, I don't want to go outside and put it in the bin. I'm going to put it on the back table outside. And all of a sudden, like, out
She
of
threw the
nowhere,
bug bomb
a
on the
rock hits the bug bomb. And I'm like, holy shit, there's like a demon.
How did you know the rock hit the bug bomb?
Well, I didn't know what was going on, but the bug bomb had whoop
It did what?
had disappeared from my sight, and I heard a massive sound.
Oh.
But I knew it was there. And yeah, and then there was some more rocks on the roof, and then I went to go and like check outside, and then like at the front door, then all of a sudden like Malou comes up behind me and scares the shit out of me.
Oh, dude, did you fucking
Inside
freak?
your house.
Yeah.
Oh.
She said he apparently like went outside a bunch of times, like looking around.
Yeah.
When she told the story, she said you were like going out like, ooh.
Yeah. But like what made it really like weird was when like the can like knocked over. And I was like, oh.
That's fucking hilarious.
Oh no.
And I think the dog was like paying some attention to it, and I was like, I'm not gonna like.
Oh yeah, I think she said Alfie like went out and started hanging out with
Yeah,
her.
like
at the
he
back.
can get eaten by the demon first, then I will.
You wait for the Yelp.
The Yelp review.
Alfie is
This
the
demon is not good.
But like,
The Yelp review of this demon says he's not good.
but like a similar thing had happened to me before, where someone had like thrown like a rock at my window before,
I remember that.
and that was completely.
I remember he
random.
messaged me
And
when
then
that
I
happened.
thought I heard the gate open, but I think it was just the wind. That was the gust of wind.
that happened at the perfect little break. So they probably didn't hear it, but Ben farted. Wasn't even a manly fuzzer.
burp. Someone's got a
All
frog
that
in here.
protein.
All that protein. No, that's right. Do you remember that? Probably not.
No.
We were playing games once, and you
Oh.
like farted, and you're like, "That stinks." Been eating a lot of protein, and Bax is like,
Did I actually
and Bax
say
is like,
that?
"Is that a subtle brag to try and tell us you've been working out a lot?"
Did I say that?
Yeah, you're like, "Stinks. Must be all that protein."
Oh, I want to fucking knock myself out now. Jesus.
The Bax is just, it was just silence for a second, and Bax is like, "Is that some kind of subtle brag?"
Thank you for calling me out, Baxter.
No problem.
I didn't know protein makes your fart smell.
Yeah, Sam has some fucking wicked ones at work.
Fuck that guy.
Stop
See,
trying to
listen?
like make out that your friends like fucking work out. You fucking
He
flex
actually
artist.
does.
Yeah,
Stop.
he's kind of huge.
He's a big boy.
Yeah.
What does he look like?
Like a
He
his
looks
last
like a
name?
big version of Ben.
What's his
like
phone
a-
number? What's his address?
Has he got kids?
He
yeah,
is. He's-
you know, my
he looks like your big brother.
yeah, my badge of honor is that people get us confused,
Okay.
and I always say it's because of the muscles.
Sure, man.
It's not.
Yeah, no. It's because of the muscles,
Because I got
bro.
my hair cut at the same place.
Oh, you're so cool.
The
aren't
same
you?
fuckboy plays.
Wow.
My dad had a full-on
Look, Sam
rant.
is not a fuckboy,
wait,
dude.
wait.
He had a full-on rant about like hipsters getting their hair cut, kind of like your sort of style, and like the beard trim. He's like, "Oh, we need to get a haircut once. Just wanted like a number 2 because he has just his hair real short." And he's like, "But these two like hipster blokes got in before me, and they were each in the chair for 40 minutes getting their beard trimmed and the sides done perfectly."
Yeah, he runs a death camp though.
He does.
A deaf
He usually
kid.
cuts his own hair. I don't know why he's going to a fucking
Yeah,
barber. He can do
like
it for like
Walter
the
White
grass.
son.
Yeah, like literally, that's all his haircut is just like a number 1 or 2.
Fucking
like, he
puts
can
his
just do it
head up
himself.
to the mower.
Yeah, that's it, dude. He's
'Cause
that
he's
hardcore.
fucking
I can't picture your
insane.
dad's hair.
It's just like short and grey. That's why he keeps it short.
He should get a beard trim.
Who? Me?
Your dad,
Oh. He doesn't
so
have
he
a
can
beard.
take 40
Can your
minutes
dad
in the
grow a
chair.
beard?
He can. He has to. He's like one of those like shave every day kind of guys.
What?
Because otherwise he grows. Yeah, and
You
I
should grow
have
it
not
out.
inherited that.
You should
I've
grow-
tried to convince him. I said to him once because he's a teacher. I said like, it was like last year towards the end of the last
You get
term.
a lot more respect.
I was like, okay, from now, I'm like, how much money would it take for me to like pay you from now until the term starts to just grow your beard out? Like, because he always says like he can't have a long beard for work.
Of course you can.
I'm like, we're on holidays for like 6 weeks now. Just grow your beard out for the whole 6 weeks.
I've had many teachers with beards.
Yeah, I know, me too, but like, I don't know. He doesn't because he thinks it'll look scraggly and I think he doesn't want to deal with it.
beard out.
He,
That was
he,
fucking
he
weird.
looked like a gay Chuck Norris
Oh, that's right.
because it was like a ginger beard. But
Because
yeah.
usually he just looks like a gay.
Yeah. But he's not though.
Mr. Gayki, our music
got a
teacher,
wife.
who was also a fucking top-notch bloke,
He was.
was definitely a like heavy closet gay
Oh, big time.
Really?
gay person. That sounded, that sounded like.
Everyone thinks he's gay when they meet him for the first time, but
But
then
then
he's
they
also
find
got
out
a wife and like
like
3 kids.
3 or 4 kids.
So you probably have something similar with him, Jacob, in common.
Oh, yeah, you fucked that one up, didn't
You
you?
fucking closet, nah.
You know what I got in trouble for the other day?
What?
And I hope this person doesn't hear this, and I won't name him. I got in trouble for telling a female to smile.
That was a bad idea.
That does sound like a bit of a
Yeah,
like.
how did you not
Hey, come on,
identify that?
sweetheart, give us a
No,
smile.
no.
Give us a smile,
No,
darling.
no, okay, I didn't say it like that.
How'd you say it?
It was-
And why'd you say it?
Come on, it's
I-
International Women's Day. Crack
It was,
a smile.
it was expressed to me
Was
by
it-
them that they weren't having a great day.
Was it Nikki?
I'm not gonna. I already said I'm
He
not
said
gonna
he's not
name
going
it.
to say the name, bro.
Name it. I'm not gonna name them.
Oh, shit.
Well, I meant put a name to it, but whatever. And like it was expressed to me by them that they were not having a good day. They were pretty upset and all that sort of stuff. And I can't remember exactly how I said it, but it wasn't like a fucking "why don't you fucking smile" or something like that.
Was it like
it was like
sometimes just the act of smiling can improve your mood? Was it in that way?
Nah.
'Cause that's
it-
a
I
bullshit
feel like
I
Jacob
hear
would've
a
just
lot.
said, "Why don't you smile?"
Just
Were you there?
trick yourself into
No.
thinking you're happy.
no,
Is that
I
what you
said no. I was just like, I said something that was like, "Oh, it's better when you smile" or something like that. It was just something like that, like just trying to be nice.
Some like throwaway, yeah.
Yeah. And they're like, "You should never tell a woman to smile." And I was like, "What? What do you mean?" Like, the only reason I bring this up is because I didn't understand it.
Okay,
I
you
was
didn't
doing the
understand,
wrong
yeah.
thing by
I
suggesting
can
that.
see. I don't think you were in the wrong, but I can see why they would take offense by taking it out of context.
They were having a ratchet day as well.
Yeah.
I haven't had that in a while.
Oh, big mistake.
I got it! I knew it! I'll beep it, don't worry. Wait, was it actually though? Yeah. Oh shit! No, I just had a feel.
Yeah, dude, never tell her to do anything, man.
Yeah, honestly,
She's a
like
very independent person.
I don't
Absolutely. I get it.
like
but
I
was
don't
just
know her
like-
that well, but yeah, from what interactions I've had with this chick.
She's an awesome chick, but yeah, you tell her to do anything, man. She doesn't want to do it.
Yeah,
Man, you're
oh,
giving
no,
me some mad
it was
gooch right
brought
now.
to my attention by her that specifically saying that she should smile was the wrong
I
thing.
think
like,
it's
not
what
sa-
Brendan was getting at. Like, it's like
Yeah.
harkening back to it. Fucking, yeah, fucking, you don't look very
Come
good.
on,
when
why do
you're
you always
smiling
look so
and
upset,
laugh.
darling? Give
What
us
about,
a smile.
why
Yeah.
don't you frown?
Yeah, you look too
But I also
happy.
get what you're saying. Genuinely, if you smile, it does make you feel better. Yeah.
Yeah, your heart was in the right place.
I just thought about it just then. I was like, wow, that sort of bothered me that they painted that picture in their own
Nah,
That
brain
you're a
of me.
misogynist.
I don't
Yeah.
think it was necessarily that. I think, you know, it's just, yeah.
And then I asked them to explain it, and they just wouldn't. I was
Yeah.
like, okay, fine, cool.
Hmm. Do it though.
Do it, bitch. Nah,
Tell
nah.
her she's got to mansplain it back to you. So it was International Women's Day
Close
the
your
other
legs,
day.
Wasn't that like yesterday?
It was yesterday, yeah. I played a benefit gig for International Women's
Look
Day.
at you go.
Look at me go. Female fronted bands, and I'm the front woman of my band. So, no.
Can confirm there wasn't a sausage sizzle.
Actually wasn't.
Lame.
That would have been cool. I would have bought a sausage if there was a sausage
No,
sizzle.
but it's not. You can't have a sausage sizzle.
I know. They should have done beef rolls.
Ooh.
Do you have something wrong with the side of a vagina, a woman's vagina, Ben? It's like a beautiful flower blooming.
Maybe the last episode was never supposed to get out there.
Maybe.
Maybe
Why?
that was a reason. Maybe something happened.
Yeah, old man.
In
probably.
last episode.
Yeah.
Maybe like when I try and upload Old Nan's thing, it's just gonna fucking break YouTube.
Your computer's just get your
Yeah,
your new
YouTube
MacBook is just gonna fucking.
It's just gonna glitch, and then it's just
Die.
gonna be some like old scraggly looking woman like,
Ooh.
It's all the same shit.
Have you got a warranty on that?
He actually does.
yeah, I do. I got Apple Care.
Does,
So I'm
does that
good, man.
include like
I
demons
don't,
possessing
yeah,
things?
I don't know if Apple Care includes fucking demonic figures.
In the recording,
And-
there's blood coming out of our fucking eyes
Oh,
and
don't
Yeah,
noses.
If I was good at video editing, I'd add that shit in.
There's
but
like
anyway.
her like silhouette standing in the background.
We should have done that. We should have like
Had someone
Riley's
stand in
going out for a dart,
Yeah.
and then fucking put him in a cloak, just like stand in the background somewhere, and we never pay attention to it. Oh,
Anyway, next time.
next old man's deathbed.
Yeah.
Bed review
Old
part
Pop's
2.
deathbed review.
We got to return.
Where'd Pop die?
Yeah. Where's Pop's deathbed?
Pop. I don't know.
No
Probably,
one knows where Pop is.
Snap, crackle, and pop.
He was probably buried in a shallow grave
Why?
by old man.
Ooh.
She killed him. That's why.
He
Oh,
like
is it?
fucking told her to smile and insulted her crochet.
Jesus.
Brutal.
How long have we clocked?
How long have we got, or how long have we gone?
Either.
He said, "Old Nan, your bed is fucking shit.
She said, "You fucking dog." And
Why
stabbed
can't-
him in his sleep.
Why can't we sleep on something from like what's a mattress shop?
40 winks.
40 winks.
40 hour sales.
40
save
winks,
up to 40%.
but in the 1920s.
Save up to 40% of 40 weeks.
But
or,
only for
or
40
the
hours.
1890s. I don't know if 40 winks existed back then.
Google it.
You're fucking careful, Ben. Putting your feet on the instruments.
You're corrupting the audio.
We need the instruments.
Yeah, sure.
All right, any closing thoughts? Probably about time to wrap up.
I'm
I'm surprised we made it this far.
replacement episode.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bit more. I feel like a bit more low key compared to last time.
Yeah. It was. Yeah. But not necessarily in a bad way.
Not in a bad way.
The missing
the 5-man
episode was
episodes
intense.
always get a bit. Like I was like, I got in the car to take Riley home, and I was like, whew, like I'm fucking worn out after that.
Whoa! There's a rat! Oh my god!
No.
There's literally a rat! Get the camera!
Mom, get the camera!
Wait! Someone get a mic. I've got a mic.
Okay, hang on. Yeah, Garrett, your mic.
Where's the fucking rat? What?
Go. Okay. Everyone.
Oh, I know about the rat.
You know about
Baxter,
the
grab your mic too.
Alright,
It's
someone clap. Someone clap. Clap.
Okay, go. Not round of applause, Jacob.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was dead.
Baxter thought it was dead. What do you mean you thought it was dead?
Well, it's been poisoned,
Okay.
and it was. I saw it running around today, and it slowed down heaps. But where did it go?
Could be in the corner somewhere.
Oh fuck yeah! Look, there's all that shit there.
Or underneath this fucking rocking swan.
Got a rocking swan.
Oh, that was actually my childhood rocking swan. It's very
Okay,
heavy.
we're in the room.
We are the rat hunters.
Welcome to another episode of Rat Hunters.
Scared the bejesus.
Okay, we're just gonna everyone just stomp to like bring it out, scare him out.
What if it has the Black Plague?
It wouldn't do that.
What if it's got coronavirus? They are quite small. How big was it?
No,
then?
it was fucking massive, man.
I got a
Oh!
pic.
Wait, is that it? Is that the tail?
No, that's not.
No?
Is that a shoelace?
Are you sure?
That is a shoe rack.
Okay, yeah, that is a shoelace.
We're gonna have to start taking everything out of this room, boys.
We'll clear it out.
Oh fuck, I'm scared. It's just gonna fucking run out somewhere.
What? Oh, you fuck up.
It legit can't run very fast. It's poisoned.
You are terrible.
Maybe it's just gone into a new death place. Sorry. Is it behind here?
Oh, rat's deathbed.
But it was
It's closing. It's not behind here somewhere? No.
Did you shut the door?
Yeah. Shut Baxter
it was
out. Fuck me, bro.
pretty much what happened today is I was like chasing it around the house, and it went into the spare room, and then it stopped moving, and I was like, oh, it's dead.
So you just
So-
left it.
You left it.
Yeah, I was just like, I'll leave it for a bit, and then
how
I'll come
Baxter-
back and clean it up.
Baxter had such a nonchalant reaction. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, was that actually it? Oh, I missed it.
Did you get it on film?
Did you catch it on
I
film?
don't know. It just couldn't run out.
We weren't expecting to actually see that.
Where did it go? Like up the back?
Jacob's wood. I don't know, Jacob. Did you see where it went?
Yeah, it went over towards where you were going around there. It would have just gone to the next corner, dude.
Fuck. In amongst all these boxes.
What about the rocking swan?
The childhood rocking swan.
What?
Is that it? No, that's a wheel. Fuck, I missed the rat. I'm so pissed.
Oh, I got a picture of it. If
did ya?
yeah.
Maybe send
Earlier
that to
on
me.
today, it was right there.
Alright, well send that to me and I can include it if we didn't catch it on film. It's probably like behind those fucking boxes, hey.
No, it would come out just then, I reckon.
Ridiculous.
Anyway. Yeah, I didn't want to
I
mention
accidentally
it.
turned this mic off. I hope I didn't.
I didn't want to mention it because I thought it'd
Hello.
freak you guys
No, I
out.
didn't.
It's just a fucking rat.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
If it came out now, it would be a perfect time.
I'm not scared of rats.
Alright, Jacob. Alright, well someone go move those fucking boxes.
The box?
Jacob, you got to do it because I'm filming.
I reckon that's where it is. It's got to be behind there.
Yeah, those shelves.
Behind him?
And like in
Yeah.
that gap somewhere maybe. If you reckon that's where it went to the next corner.
It could be in any of these old shit.
Nah, it wouldn't. It couldn't fit underneath that.
It's not just...
Rats squish themselves up real small.
It was a pretty big rat.
It's not underneath there? Underneath the shoe rack?
The shoe rat.
Shoe rat.
It was slowing down so much today. It was like,
I like to imagine you just chasing a rat around.
yeah,
And Alfie's just like doing nothing.
yeah. He just looked at it. I got like a broom and I was like chasing it. And
Yeah.
I wanted to like get it out, but
On the next episode of Rat Hunters.
Will they find the rat or will they just continue looking? Tearing apart Baxter's mom's closet room.
Room closet room. I can see down this side, and there's nothing down there.
This would be a pretty good room if you should let me come move in with you. I'll just live in here.
oh yeah.
Yeah. We'll be roommates, bro.
Catching this.
Can
Yeah,
hang out
that's
with
okay.
you and Malou all the time.
Yeah.
He seems thrilled. All right, you heard it here first. Me and Baxter, we're moving in together. It's going to be Boomba cast every day.
You get the shitty small room.
Actually, no, I'll be staying with your mum a bunch too. So it'll be fine.
It's gonna die in here.
She's gonna, you're
That's what I thought about
you know
the
what
other
happens
room.
if you leave it? It starts smelling.
All right, well, we can stop this and actually seriously
It
have
was-
a look for it where we're not trying to all
It was
record
a
and
fresh
film.
death.
All right, everybody, thank you for coming.
Thank you. Sorry.
Any closing words, man?
Like and subscribe.
Any closing words, Jacob?
Mary Boomba.
Mary Boomba. Any closing words, Baxter?
It's the year of the rat.
Year
Probably
of the rat, king of the rats, king of the rats, king of the rats. Ben is the king of the rats.
King
and
of the
that's
rats.
it. We'll see you next
King
week.
of the rats.
Goodbye.
But wait, there's more.
All right, interesting development. We found the rat. It's under there. Don't know where this footage is going to go, but it's going to go somewhere.
Eat dinner. Like.
The rat team.
We are determined to get this rat, Baxter, and Jacob's here too.
He's climbing the wall.
What? You look a bit like Weird Al.
Give me the camera.
Go.
Let me see if I can see it.
You can film that
He's climbing the wall.
Maybe it was in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Wall climbers edition. Wall climbing turtles. Where do you think they learn to climb walls?
Oh, I've got it on film.
Master Spin.
All right, let's push it back, squash it.
No, don't do that on film. Oh, it's so cute.
What's it doing?
Probably terrified right
It did look very clean though. Like,
Doesn't look like it's gonna have.
Maybe it's someone's pet that's escaped and you fucking tried to poison
no,
it.
it's not a pet. Like, I'm just gonna check the death place. What I saw.
All right, you check the.
Come on, get down from there, buddy. You're gonna get crushed behind this fucking bookshelf.
Is it?
Oh, it's too cute to kill. We can't kill it.
Okay,
We gotta
we don't
save
have to
it.
kill it.
We gotta save it. All right, new development.
So it can run out.
I got the rat out of the room, and I believe it is now under the table. Let's have a quick look.
We missed the jump scare and all this.
I know. Okay, settle down.
He's just. You're getting into his space,
Is
isn't
it
he?
under there?
Well, I can see.
Could be under.
I reckon
Could
it
be under
headed
the
to the
drum.
kitchen.
Could be under the couch.